Hello everyone, and welcome back. You join us as the party is about to run into three figures whilst simultaneously being pursued by another two.
But we're walking.
Yes.
And they're really far away, so we've seen them coming. We're not going to run into them.
Well, if you continue along the same path, you will walk into them.
But we're walking, not running. Let's play.
Who wants to react?
Well, not all of us have seen them, have we?
I'm pretty sure I missed them.
Yeah, same.
I'm still staring at the banana.
Yeah.
Which is quite an impressive spot in its own way.
Fucking
Hey, if you don't react, they're going to walk into you.
I guess. I mean, they have weapons out, right?
They don't have them out, but they are openly wearing them.
Well, I mean, so are we, so...
Oh, actually, as well, you noticed... that the person in the middle of the three people that is walking towards you, he is wearing studded leather armor, and thanks to your incredible spotting ability, you notice that he is basically wearing a he's got a clasp on his armor that appears to basically have some sort of enameled material on it that makes up a white handprint on a black background.
Shit. Well, now that my elf eyes have seen that,
Elf senses.
my elf senses are tingling. I'm gonna alert the rest of the party and just, like, draw my sword, because I'm not messing around with these bitches.
Whoa, alright.
Okay.
Sword
Like,
out.
Vondal's gonna go, no, don't.
Too late.
It might be a
Delay.
bit early to roll weapons.
If we want to avoid conflict, this is not how to do it.
I mean, that guy is
Then we
clearly
were-
a part of the gang that beat up all those people.
Avoiding conflict as well.
Yeah, do you really think... I'm sorry, but against an organization like this, running in, swords flailing, is a surefire way to get yourself killed.
Technically,
And
we
dead,
came
you're no use to
first.
anyone.
And we might be able to get some information out of them.
I mean, I didn't say it would kill all of them.
Just gonna kill
How far
some
away
of
from the
them,
town are we?
God.
How far away
About
from-
half an hour's walk.
I think this is a safe place to, like, kill some people and not have a lot of people notice, maybe.
Cloris knows what's up. We are
just saying!
Me and Kelariis are on this.
Hmm.
Look, compromise. I have my hand on the hilt of my longsword.
Yeah.
How about that? Compromise.
That
Fine,
is reasonable.
I'll
do the
That
same.
is-
Look, they have us surrounded, and we don't know how many more of them can be easily called.
Are
Well,
we?
they
I
won't-
guess we're not wearing our armor because we didn't.
That too.
Meh.
No, you're not.
Meh.
Fine, I'll just have it on my hand on my hilt.
Arr.
So,
As a
seriously,
dragonborn, I assume that sounds quite scary.
seriously,
Yeah, there is a low rumble, and you are not sure whether to look up at the clouds or at Kelariis.
look, we're no help to these people dead. We need to keep ourselves alive.
Okay.
Says the guy that gives away all his supplies.
You manage to make it a short distance further down the hill before you're basically close enough to this man that you can all see his insignia now. And he seems to wave jovially at you, but he is he's wearing a very smug looking grin. How do you react?
Just keep walking.
Are we within like earshot?
You will be very shortly.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just wave back. try to be nice.
Okay, you wave at him. He turns to one of the burly-looking fellows that is accompanying him, and says something, and the burly man chuckles to himself, and then he turns back to you and says, "Good day, travelers. My name is Shormar Windriver, and welcome. Welcome to Renshire.
Blair, all of them.
If you wouldn't mind presenting your papers and preparing to pay the admission fee."
Well, that depends. How much is the admission fee, and what will it grant us?
He looks at all of you and seems to very exaggeratedly do a head count, and he says, "Oh well, for the 5 of you, I'd say about 500 gold ought to cover it."
Oh my god!
You know what? Well, what do we get for 500 gold?
Admission to the finest town here for miles around. Plenty of things to do and see, plenty of jobs, I'm sure you'll find, if that's what you're looking for.
That fee is excessive.
Any fee is excessive.
He
we
looks
can
at
walk
you
around.
and places a hand on his chest, mock a gasp, and says, "I don't make the rules, my dear. I'm afraid I just enforce them."
Don't you fucking call me your dear.
I think we can walk around. We don't need anything here.
I mean, our whole goal was to get to Renshire,
Yeah,
so
but
we
they
definitely
don't
have
know.
to go in.
They don't know that. Plus, no one said we had to save Renshire by staying in Renshire.
We have to deal with them.
So you say, "I think we can just walk around," do you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
We'll just. It's not like we need anything there.
He open palm shrugs to the sky and says, "That's no way to go about this at all, I'm afraid."
These motherfuckers.
At which point he snaps his fingers and says, "Gentlemen," at which point from behind some nearby rocks, three other armor-wearing figures appear, each of them brandishing basically a crossbow. One of them, who is wearing heavy armor, appears from behind them and appears to be brandishing a heavy crossbow.
Who is carrying the dagger? The
Me.
Greysurge dagger.
Me.
I'm gonna keep my hands visible. Let me just show you something.
Wait, what?
What?
And I'm good.
No!
Look.
Arya's
No,
gonna
look.
stop you if you try to take it out of her pack.
No, look, I'm not gonna do it without asking or without
No.
informing you at all.
Arya's gonna be like, no, so...
That is the worst idea you have ever had, and that is.
You don't want to even hear me. You don't want to hear me out. Come on.
No,
Look,
I don't
Arya.
want to hear you out.
Look, I have a great idea.
What is your idea?
I
And
can't.
why
tell
is it awful?
Look, I can't. Look, I just want to show these folks how. Like, if they're gonna mess with us, they should at least know what they're in for. Like we've got artifacts from the Shadowfell, and if you know a thing or two about Shadowfell, you know how harsh the Shadowfell is.
Yeah, because we could definitely show these guys this powerful magical object that they could definitely use for nefarious purpose when we know they're evil.
As you guys
Are
are
you saying this out loud?
as you guys are whispering to each other, Shomar folds his arms and goes, "We're not at home to Mrs. Whisper, I'm afraid."
Well, I wasn't.
He
whispering
doesn't
that-
appreciate you whispering, and he's being
I
sarcastic.
wasn't
about it.
whispering that we could show them we should at least show them what we're dealing with, because I'm trying to.
No, but
Kind
when you're having this conversation with Arya privately,
Give it.
he's getting a little bit annoyed.
I'm very annoyed at Grim for being a fucking idiot.
Well, if look, I go like, I'm trying to intimidate them so they might just give up.
They're not gonna give up, Grim. They are not gonna be intimidated by a small, tiny dagger.
Can I just hold my hand? I'm just gonna hold both hands up and say, "But we are sorry to have wasted your time, but we do not have the money, so we'll just. Our companions, they can be very sudden, so we only wanted to pass through anyway, so we'll just be on our way." And I turn around as if to start leaving, going back the way we came.
Okay, you turn around and the two that were behind you have their short bows raised, like aimed at you. And he basically says, "Well, if you don't have the money, I can always take any items of value off your hands, or come to think of it, any companions that you no longer need."
Oh no. Fuck
No.
that noise.
We're very reasonable.
Well,
I don't think you are.
the way I see it, the way I see it, you are clearly running a fine establishment. You have entertainment that, even if we could get in, would be far above us. So we best be leaving. I do hope you enjoy the many entertainments you have available.
He sighs and says,
Well,
"I was hoping you weren't going to say that."
Whilst Vondal was saying this, I like try and grab a force bead out of my backpack.
Make me a sleight
like-
of hand.
I thought you were gonna go for the dagger, and I was about to pin you to the ground.
No,
Oh
that's
my
my own.
God.
It's my own backpack.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Every time I
Brown.
try something.
Okay,
Oh, no.
as you do so, he says, I really hoped you weren't going to say that. Keep your hands where I can see them," he says, pointing at you.
Look, you want
hang on.
items that we.
You don't
Well,
reach you don't reach the bead of force. He says, he turns to his companions and says, "Frisk them. If they don't have anything worth taking, take the girl."
I cast Spirit Guardian.
No!
I immediately cast Spirit Guardian.
Sword out.
Okay,
Yep, swords out.
let's start.
Swords out, shield out.
You know what's happening now.
That
We do.
noise.
Yep.
Arya, what are you doing over there?
Oh yeah.
Arya's so far away.
Again, you guys can have. I will draw a square for you guys to deploy.
Well, Vondal was pretty
into.
much walking away, so.
So
I was
yeah.
about to. I
Vondal,
was turned
you
around about
are-
to walk away as he said
Form up
that.
around V.
Hold on, I'm gonna move.
Honestly.
Nobody move for just a second because I'm
Oh.
gonna
Oh.
drag everything
Oh.
up.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Goodbye, Vondal.
There's
My
always
token
one
is
person.
gone.
There's always one person who just like.
That's
he's gonna
because you
kill
were
himself.
holding the thing when I said don't do that.
I wasn't. My token
hold on.
wasn't selected. I wasn't touching my mouse.
Oh well.
Anyway,
Right.
I guess I'm fairly upfront since I wanted to throw the force speed.
Yep.
It should be actually. I should be near Arya.
oh Ferrous, I never. Can I roll for the recharging of the staff?
It's already
never did that.
recharged. It's been many days.
Oh, okay. Oopsie. Okay.
Kelariis, you need to get in the square.
So
I'm
Vondal,
in the
you're at
square.
the back.
I've been in the square. Oh, this is the front. Okay.
Oh, the front is down.
What?
No, the back
No, the
is
front
back
is
is
up.
down. The front is
back
up.
is down.
What?
You are always traveling towards the top of the page unless I say
First.
otherwise.
Okay.
Still walking away.
Okay.
No, get V in the middle. I don't want her anywhere near.
Before you
This is not like a
decide-
formation, Arya. We weren't expecting battle.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
um,
we kind of saw it coming now. To be
I mean,
fair.
Look, this is where I would have been stood. So
Oh, I guess we might as well get rolling. Like our initiative.
yeah, you
and
can
stuff.
roll in your
I
initiative.
already rolled my initiative, you slackers.
Jeez.
Didn't even get approval from the DM.
Oh, my
no,
god.
Vino!
I was not ready.
You were not ready.
You still
were not prepared.
fuck off, Illirin Storm Rage.
Illidan.
Illirin Storm.
What is that?
That isn't
A
even his
brave
final
new
form.
version?
There you go.
Holy
Oh, jeez, look at these pricks.
Okay.
Please don't grab me. I have an initiative too.
I am going to have so much fun killing them slowly.
Honestly, though.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
killed
I
it
am.
good,
You
Vondal.
don't have fun killing them slowly.
These guys are basically taking cover behind rocks.
Hello. Okay.
If you want to kill them, you'll kill them like anything else.
Cool.
Sorry, which is the one that's in heavy armor, by the way?
The one who looks like he's in heavy armor in his portrait, the one at the back.
Okay. Look.
I just drew a thing on him instead of selecting him.
Well done.
Uh,
God, listen to that fucker.
I have a lot of sheets to bring out because there's a lot of dudes, and they're all
Oh, no.
different types of dude as well.
Different types of dude.
Dude bros.
Hopefully, soon to be dead.
Hopefully,
Dead
yeah,
bros.
the soon-to-be-dead variety.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Man,
God,
I miss
they're doing
Lyra
really well.
so much during battles. Can we talk about how much I miss Lyra during battles?
Well,
Can you,
unfortunately,
like-
we don't have
Can you like resummon her anytime soon?
Not
she
anytime
needs the right
soon.
stuff.
We should
Oh no.
And it doesn't look like we can get the right stuff here.
We should
That sucks.
probably have spent time in the forest looking for good herbs since we were in the forest. Because like you need like a ton of special herbs or food or that kind of stuff.
Special
I
food.
think you have to buy them.
You could have.
If you have the skills, you could find them.
Or at least
I
start finding
probably don't have the
ingredients.
skills, let's be honest.
I could
Cool.
help you.
Um,
I have the best survival checks.
So yeah, as they say that, yeah. So what happens is, find some battle music. Yeah.
What was that?
Wait for it. This is good. This is a good song.
Love it.
This is not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting either.
It's pretty good. It's good battle music. Yeah. So as he says, take the girl. The bandits at the back begin to sort of skirt around you guys. And they are going to hold an action. Arya.
Sorry, this music is great.
It's brilliant.
Listening to it.
Fantastic.
Fucking great.
This is so anime.
It
really
is.
is. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Look, I'm trying to figure out who's gonna get you first.
music. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay, so you are the first person to draw your weapon, correct?
Main character.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. You get 2 short bows aimed at you and fired.
cool.
One arrow sails past you, one arrow strikes you basically in the back as you begin to
Ow.
draw your pull your bowstring. You take 10 piercing damage.
Ouch. I'm gonna shoot this guy, because
Cool.
fuck this guy. Fuck this guy in particular.
Fuck this one in particular.
And I'm gonna use Hail of Thorns, because I'm pissed
Cool.
off. Oh,
Nice.
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah, you turn around, fire your arrow. It arcs through the air and turns into thorns. And basically, the bandit with the short bow, after releasing the arrow, makes the mistake of looking upwards and basically takes a volley of thorns like directly to the head and neck. And
Get
you
fucked.
basically hear a gurgling scream as one of them drops to the ground.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Ah,
They're not
It-
super tough.
Sweet.
fuck you, asshole.
Some of them aren't.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
assuming the outer ring is not as powerful as the inner ring.
As a response,
No, it just means because I want to kill those guys at the back first, because then
Yeah,
we're
me
not
the
getting
too.
two
surrounded.
holding crossbows fire at Grim and Kelariis. Cool. Grim, you take 7 piercing damage, reduced by your armor.
Nope.
Kelariis?
I don't have armor.
Oh no, you
Yeah,
don't take it.
We're not wearing armor.
You're not wearing armor, so you don't get your bonus. So you take 7 piercing. Kelariis, you take 2.
Okay.
Let's kill that music and go back to the other one.
7, you said?
No,
Yeah,
the
7.
music.
No, but that music.
Yeah, but it loops really badly.
Aww.
That's a thought, actually. Does Arya's armor actually slow her down when she travels?
No,
because
it's
it's
I-
leather.
It's
Uh,
light.
Yeah, everybody except the 3 of you who wear heavy armor doesn't have to worry about armor.
Well, V doesn't have armor, so...
Yes.
Teehee.
Also that.
B is just naturally resistant whenever she's exposed to sunlight.
Cool.
Um,
Because, like, is it sunny?
well,
It doesn't have to be
she's
sunny.
outside.
Okay, good. What if there's clouds? There's no sunlight to be exposed to.
Well,
Yes, there
Oh, I
is.
guess.
How do you think visible light is generated?
But then technically, when it's night, there is also sunlight. Because that's why the moon glows.
Cool.
It's indirect though. It's not the same.
And it's not as much.
I
Like,
believe
you
plants
still
can
get
still
a decent
photosynthesize
amount
from
of light
moonlight.
from clouds.
Regardless, Arya,
I can't actually hear any music now.
Oh,
you
might
let me
wanna
refresh
refresh
playing.
then.
Oh well.
It's playing for me.
Yeah, I can
Yep.
hear it.
So it's just,
Ouch.
it's just Helena.
No, I can't hear it either, but that's fine.
Arya, 2 daggers come whizzing at you, one of which
For
cuts into your
fuck's sake.
thigh and one of which cuts into your shoulder as the bandit captain dexterously throws 2 daggers at you. You take 14 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, no, 14 piercing.
Damn it, Arya.
Dude, I'm so pissed off right now. You guys don't even know.
I think I do.
Kelariis.
I know.
I really do.
Okay.
What is the words that Matt Mercer says? Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Ooh, okay.
Also, if we get rid of this square, it's ruining my
Oh yeah, sorry. The
Oh,
deployment zone.
It's ruining my immersion.
Hmm. How dumb do I want to be about this?
I hope not.
Don't
very
be
dumb.
dumb. Please
Don't,
don't
Kelariis,
be
I
dumb.
wanna shatter that shit.
If it's in character, that's fine, but please don't be dumb.
I'm gonna take.
Oh, hang on, you need to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me?
No,
No,
Kelariis.
no, I do.
Kelariis.
No.
Before she goes
Right.
fucking rage mode.
Oh.
I mean, I'm
No,
excited
pass.
to see
We're
that.
good, guys. We're good, guys.
Yep, pass.
I
Nailed it.
passed. Thanks, guys. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I am going to take. I'll take a step here.
Cool.
And I want to hit these 2 with lightning. This-
Cool.
These people here, which is why I had to step forward.
Yep.
And let me roll that.
And it is a dexterity saving throw.
Correct. It's really not great. Oh my fucking god.
Ah.
The actual
God.
worst.
That is
Mm.
pretty bad.
When does that get buffed?
I actually don't know. I think it's next level.
Yes, 6, I think.
This is the saddest.
Right.
Yeah, your lightning bolt arcs off the 2 of them. The one in heavy armor seems to take much more from the lightning bolt than the captain. The captain just sort of seems to be like momentarily like taken aback by it. But the guy in heavy armor seems to just sort of like be jolted and it seems to conduct through his armor in a seemingly painful fashion.
Good. I was hoping it would do that.
He, rather pissed off that you have done that, looses
Yeah.
a heavy crossbow bolt at you.
Oh joy.
Which, thanks to the fact that he's basically just been electrocuted, flies wide past you.
Haha.
Vondal,
Right.
you
I'm
cast
casting...
Guardians.
Actually, I'm gonna do something a bit different because they're all really spread out and it doesn't look like they're gonna be coming our way. So I'm going with a guiding bolt to hit Mr. Shortbow Man behind us,
Cool.
hopefully.
Cool.
We'll do it at first level.
Cool. Yeah, your bolt of radiant lights flies out and blasts against the woman with the short bow.
Cool.
Um,
And then I would like to cast. Actually, no, I can't do 2 casts in one turn, can I?
unless it's a cantrip.
That sucks. Hang on, do I have a...
Still have your
I'm
movement.
wondering now. I do.
Hope they don't have any AoE, because you guys haven't spread out at all.
You know what? Shut up, Rob. I don't like you.
Well,
You know
you
what?
don't-
Yeah, I'm gonna
Magic.
move towards this person. Yeah, let's do some measuring. How close can I get? Fuck it, I'm gonna get right in his face. Or her face.
Her face.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool. You
Okay.
rush towards them.
Well,
Grim.
I'm gonna throw a feat of force right on top of the captain. and
Cool.
it should hit all 4 of them.
Shit.
Getting a big ball.
Roll me
So-
whatever it is, or is it just saves?
Well, you gotta make a save first. DC 15 dex save.
Cool.
And I'll roll the damage that will incur.
It's not those guys, it's that guy.
Oh wow, that's pretty bad. But
Wow.
It's not a great roll, is it?
That's
Could be better, but.
Okay,
that's
so
still damage.
what does the description of the bead of force actually do? I need to look this up.
Actually, no. I think that's average. Yeah, that's average.
no, it's below average.
No, it's exactly average. Because average would be 2 for all of them, which would be 10.
No, that would not be 2.5 is average, since because the minimum is 4, maximum is 20. So it's that means there's like the 20 minus 4 is 16 divided by 4 is wait.
Okay.
It's divided by
Math.
4.
Thanks
Never
to his
mind.
lightning quick
Oh no,
reactions,
it's 20. That's
the
why.
bandit captain
12.
basically throws himself to the ground and gets out of the area of the bead of force. The other 2 that are wearing thick-set hide armor and are very burly looking throw themselves to one side. One of them seems to be blown aside by the force, and one of them seems to dive but is still clipped by it. Wait, and he needs to take damage as well. The guy in heavy armor tries to turn away, but because he is wearing heavy armor, he is basically blasted off his feet down the hill a couple of feet, and he seems to roll and bounce a short distance down the hill.
Oh my.
Several of his limbs sort of seem to bend awkwardly
Oh.
out of position, and when he reaches a heap at the bottom of the hill, he doesn't seem to be moving anymore.
Wow.
Wait, so they all
Good.
succeeded their save?
The only person who did not succeed the save and was completely inside the area was the heavily armored bandit, and you killed him with the force damage.
Okay.
Right.
The 2 burly-looking fellows see that the leader is in danger and move to intercept. And they are both going to use their special ability, Reckless.
Oh, fuck.
Reckless.
Well, never mind.
One of them misses Grim, one of them hits Kelariis for 9 slashing damage as he strikes you with a great axe that he pulls from his back.
Wisdom save.
Yep. Oh, wait, shit, I closed my character sheet on accident for it. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, no, I
that
think
is fail.
Needs it. Does it?
Oh, wait, no, DC 13. Yeah, we'll say it's in your favor. You're still in control. V.
I am going to shatter these 2.
Cool.
Oh, now that's a roll I can get behind.
Nice.
Damn.
19.
Very
Unless
nice.
they fail.
It's not even 3rd level. Anyway.
Oh,
Very nice.
Wow. Good job.
Nice roll.
I think we've got some fails, boys.
Yeah, I heard the sound of someone failing.
Sound of someone failing.
Yeah, they've only just sort of recovered from the impact of the bead of force when this second shockwave blasts through them, and they both seem to sort of be thrown off balance. The bandit skirmisher next to Vondal is going to toss aside their short bow and attempt to stab Vondal with a short sword. That is 1 hit. Vondal, you take 4 slashing damage as she strikes you with a short sword.
4, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Arya.
Finish the captain.
I know, that's what I was
Finish
thinking.
him.
Finish him! Yeah, I'm gonna run up
Fuck him
here
up.
and hit him. Oh my god!
By the way, if you move, you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you do.
well,
You swing at the guy next to you then, I guess.
Yeah.
And you
I know.
miss.
Hmm.
Actually,
That was
oh, no! You do still miss, even though you get advantage because he used his reckless attack. But yeah, you still miss. Like he brings the great axe down, and you swing in sideways, and you glance off the axe hilt.
God damn.
The 2 bandit brawlers. One of them is going to leap over the boulder and end up there. The other one is going to leap over the rock.
No!
End up next to V.
Nope.
V, I need you to make me
Nope.
a strength or dexterity
fuck,
saving
fuck,
throw.
Oh.
Dexterity it is, I guess.
Don't fuck us up.
Oh,
No, you fucked it up!
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
I'm
The
getting grappled again.
the bandit basically he like tackles into you, like gets one gets one of your arms and sort of like holds you in like a painful like arm twist, and
Ow.
basically like pulls like a thick like a thick cloth, almost like not quite like sash, almost like probably like scarf from like around his neck, and basically attempts to shove it into your mouth to stop you from talking.
Excuse?
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
cast spells,
super-
guys!
What a
Super
dick.
angry right now.
He's trying to
Well,
stop me
you
from casting
you can't
spells.
anyway because you're
You're
you
grappled.
can't use somnatic components because you are currently grappled, and he is attempting
No, I
to
can't
stop you
because
from
I
using
only need
verbal.
one hand.
But grappled prevents you from using hands for things.
Oh, fuck.
I may have described it as one-handed arm lock, but he is
But
preventing you from both
I
hands.
did it back when Grim was... Okay, never mind.
Yes,
But
and I
thought-
was
When
wrong.
Grim grappled me.
And I was wrong.
Wait. I thought it was because it was only verbal. Had only a verbal component, that one.
Yeah, you can still use verbal components unless he manages to successfully gag you, which he can't do this round.
But, like, all of my stuff needs verbal and somatic.
Bandit Captain. He is not happy, but he is going to move in and attack Kelariis. He swipes at you twice with his scimitar, and with his free hand attempts to stab you with a dagger.
Oh.
With all his axe.
You manage to block one scimitar swing with your shield and turn the other side aside with your sword, but the dagger catches like under your guard and deals 4 piercing damage as it slams into your shoulder.
Unfortunate. Let me make that save. JK, we're good,
Oh.
guys.
Loris?
Do you
Where's
remember
the bloodlust?
Do you remember when we were scared of that save?
I know, right?
Meh.
No, I kind of want to
And
see
then
it
we
happen.
realised
Okay.
it's not actually that bad.
Yeah, it's not actually that bad.
Well, it might be someday, but it's context.
Quick question.
Yes.
If I were to move to go and get that guy off of V, both of them would get attacks of opportunity
Yes.
against me, correct?
They would both get 1 attack.
They would get 1 attack.
Then you'll have to do more wisdom saves and
I
possibly
know.
not move.
Fuck, I'm so mad. Let me just check something very quickly.
Could strike them down and
Actually, let me check a spell description very quickly.
I like where this is going.
because-
So do
I think we're teleporting dragons.
Yes, you are getting a teleporting dragon.
Dragon.
And she's going to teleport right here. So
Cool.
fuck you guys over there.
Swing.
Bam.
Blink. The
Let me
6-foot
mark that.
dragonborn is now
Very quickly.
gone.
Kelariis
and-
wills herself out of existence temporarily and appears behind the bandit.
Fuck him up.
Is it just
Imagine her just like tapping on the shoulder like, fuck you.
fuck you? And
Taps on the shoulder, he
I
turns
can-
around, slice, head off.
I can attack him without like worrying about hurting V, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Here we go.
Kill him.
Cool. You reach up behind him and you just snap his neck.
Fuck yeah.
oh,
Fatality.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do I have
Like
to
how
roll
mad
that?
everyone gets once I get hurt.
No, you don't have to roll that because your minimum base damage is enough to kill him.
Wow. That's
I mean-
ridiculous.
I guess I could just run back and like slap one of the other people with my sword.
Do it. Just run
Do
back into
it.
them.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Just like
Yeah,
I thought
fuck
it
it.
was
I'm gonna
just
run back and
that
slap
was-
this guy who hit me last time. No, actually, I'm gonna hit the Nah, yeah, I'll hit the guy in front of me. Fuck it.
You charge back in.
Oh my god, Misty Step is in fact a bonus
Oh.
action. Holy fuck.
It is a bonus action.
It is a bonus.
Um,
That was
That's
amazing.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
oh,
Cool.
That guy in front of me.
Yeah, he's like his wide swing into your current location, where then you teleport away. He's sort of like he's still caught off guard, sort of looking for you as you come in, and you slash him across the chest, opening up like a massive like bloody streak across his chest. He seems pretty pissed at that, but he seems pretty tough. That guy's dead. Vondal.
Right, I'm gonna go for a hammer swing. Because I love this hammer sometimes.
Go for it. Do it.
Because sometimes it goes really well, other times not so much.
Cool.
Oh, looks like this is one of those times, boys.
With a splintering of bone, you uppercut into this woman's chest and feel many ribs
Is that a
break and
woman?
many organs rupture.
Yeah, it is.
Look, she's got a bun.
oh yeah.
Well,
I was looking at Grim.
One
Sorry.
one is a man and one is a woman. So
Well,
The-
one.
the
that
the,
one was
the
a woman.
tokens are merely to distinguish what type they are.
And now, as I move back, I would like the spiritual weapon to appear right here. Thank you very
Cool.
much.
Sweet.
Because the spiritual weapons have taken a turn. To, like, slice that guy.
I haven't seen that thing in ages.
Spiritual weapon is typing.
What?
God damn it.
As it emerges from the ground and slices him. Do I hit?
I thought you called it down from above.
No, it emerges from the ground now, like
Okay.
as if the ground was a sheath.
Cool.
Because after that happens
Yeah, roll me
to
some
the
damage.
the owlbear, I like it. Oh,
Yeah.
minimum damage.
It clonks him over the back of the neck, and he's just like ah.
And then
Grim.
I can-
Oh wait, yeah, you've got movement.
Yeah, I'm moving back to where I was.
Guys, we really need to spread out.
Yeah,
Because
They might
Ferrous
have a
likes
potion
to
or
do
something.
AoEs on
But
us.
for now, I'm gonna start off with a swing at the guy in front of me. I assume that's a hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn it into a disarming attack.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
You add 1 to that attack damage roll.
So roll me some damage. Cool.
Wow,
It takes 5 damage.
that is
That is
Pretty low.
that is one away from minimum.
Strength check. What is it saving against?
It is, I believe, 13. It's my proficiency plus my strength or dex, and then
Okay.
plus 8. So it's 13.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the same as a spell save, but with strength.
Yep.
Yeah. No. He manages to maintain hold of his weapon. Like he sort of like he almost loses it, but then he sort of like he grips onto it and snarls and attempts to basically hit you back. And yeah, he's gonna reckless swing at you again.
Oh, I still have a second attack.
Oh yeah, you do. Cool.
However, I am of course not the one that's gonna make that attack.
Yeah.
Kelariis, do your thing.
Hopefully.
Go, Kelariis, go.
Nice. Who you hitting?
The one in front of me, I guess?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Damn.
Cool. 17.
Actually, no, I don't want these guys to rest in peace.
Yeah, you slash him across the upper torso again. You don't quite get the chest this time. You get like an arm and a brief cut, just on the tip of his chin. And he seems to be bleeding quite profusely, but he still seems to be really, really pissed. And in fact, they both seem to be working themselves into some sort of battle frenzy.
Oh, they're barbarians.
Fucking barbarians.
Yeah, one of them gets a reckless swing on Grim, one of them gets a reckless swing on Kelariis.
These are reckless motherfuckers.
Yeah. Grim, take 14 slashing damage as he brings this great axe down across your torso.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Kelariis, take 5 as he glances off up your sword arm and leaves you with a nasty gash.
And more wisdom saves.
And a wisdom save,
yeah.
please.
I keep fucking closing my character sheet by accident. God damn it!
Jayla plans.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a pass. V. You
guess
feel the guy you're like sort of in the process of being grappled. You feel the guy who's grappling you sort of go slack, and you see Kelariis run past you, and you were just like, wasn't Kelariis just over there a second ago?
I guess I'm also sort of just like, from
Yeah.
the fucking cloth in my hand.
That didn't actually happen though. He was just trying to.
He was trying. Yeah, he got it probably was like in your mouth, but he hadn't gagged you yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go tits out and just cast magic missile at 3rd level.
Cool.
Going full dryad.
On whom?
2 on the guy in front of Kelariis and 3 on the guy next to Kelariis.
Okay. You bomb the dudes in front of Kelariis.
Holy shit, that's so bad!
7? And then 10 damage on that guy. Cool, yeah, you blast out with magic missile and you bombard these guys that Kelariis is fighting.
I wish I rolled better on my damage. Holy shit. I'm mad.
The bandit skirmishers are both dead. I can be deleted. Arya.
I guess I'll swing at the guy next to me.
Cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Oh my god, Arya!
I am so angry.
Wait, do you
Not
have
going
disadvantage?
well.
Do you have advantage because of the reckless thing?
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Shit.
So you do actually hit. Nice.
Oh,
You take advantage of him dropping his guard momentarily to slash him across the arm.
Man,
Anything
those
else?
ones, though.
yeah.
I
It's
know.
not good,
2 in
Arya.
a row as well.
She's not the same without Lyra.
I know.
Sad face.
Yeah, it's almost as if like there's something missing, and there's also something in the back of your mind that is different as you fight, and you're just sort of like, this is really weird. I'm not used to fighting.
I want my woo.
You want your demigod friend.
I do.
Do you do anything else?
Is there anything you can do?
I can entangle him, I guess.
Punch him in the face.
I don't think entangling him will work. He's probably got really good strength.
Yeah.
He's a buff dude.
I mean, technically, you could make an unarmed attack against him and try and punch him, but the what you would need to hit and the amount of damage you deal, it probably wouldn't be worth it.
Well, I was totally joking about that, but
I
forgot
wasn't.
that
I was
thing.
like, alright, let's punch him. Anyway. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
I
The
really
one
need
remaining
some more
dude,
stuff I can do for bonus actions, guys.
Same,
So-
dude.
uh,
Same.
Yeah, bonus actions aren't really your guys' thing.
he observes that the combat is not really going in their favor, and he's going to move. He's going to reload his crossbow, and he's going to try and shoot Vondal. Oh wow! Vondal, as you're running backwards, you feel basically a crossbow bolt pierce the flesh between like your shoulder and your neck, like basically very narrowly missing an artery and leaving a very, very deep wound in your neck. You take 15 piercing damage.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Fuck.
I'm fine. I'm still on more than half.
The bandit captain is going to attempt to slaughter Kelariis again. What is your AC again?
16 right now.
16 right now. Wow, okay, so he still misses with 2, but he manages to get under your guard with a dagger again, and this time he jabs it into your gut for like 7 damage.
What the fuck?
This guy's good with his daggers.
Okay, looking a little rough, but you know, it's what else, right?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, yes.
4.
We're good.
You're not getting her this time. Shit, this is focused rage.
Yeah, this is
Like
just...
the fire of justice burns within you.
Between the two of them in front of me, who looks worse off?
The guy with the great axe, definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna try to take a swing at him.
Just wish the spiritual weapon still did flanking.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Thank
take
God
a
we
swing at
patched
him.
that.
Hey, advantage though, right?
No.
No.
Because he attacked recklessly.
Oh,
Didn't
yes, he
Oh,
did.
yeah. Crit
Yeah.
damage.
Cool.
he? Okay. Let's see what that does.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Nasty.
you strike him in the neck, and blood fountains out of, like, you've clearly left, like, what will very quickly be a fatal wound in this guy, but he is still standing.
Oh my
What
god.
the-
Like 1 HP.
Ah,
What is this
barbarians are bastards.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to actually not attack him again, and I'm going to attack the guy next to him. I'm going to attack the
Cool.
leader dude.
Yep.
Hopefully hit him. Does that
Nice.
hit him?
That hits him.
And I am going to add a divine smite to that.
Cool.
How bad off does he look?
Like he's quite clearly like suffering for all of the like I think he's got like a what did you even hit him with? You hit him with spells.
Hit him with
mostly.
beat of force and lightning.
Like yeah, he
Yeah.
thunder actually. He seems
No lightning.
No, and lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning breath.
oh yeah, lightning breath as well. Yeah, he seems sort of like dazed more than anything. Like he's like he's unsteady on his feet, and he looks visibly shaken, but he is still in fighting shape.
Okay. I was just trying to decide what spell, like, level I wanted to use, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll go with the second level one. Just use that other spell slot, whatever. And let's see. We'll do that. And... spell slot. Oh, that might be a bit excessive. Can I retroactively say that it was just a first level because I misread I fucked up
Sure.
the damage that it does? Okay. Because for some reason I thought it was only 1d8 for the thing.
Cool. Give me your battle cry as you smite this guy.
Oh god, I probably just roar, honestly.
Okay.
Big dragon roar.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Constantly
you roar in his face, and he sort of like he takes a step backwards, and this is his big mistake because as you bring the sword down, he literally screams the most effeminate scream you've ever heard as his head is very quickly severed from the rest of his body and lands a few
Nice.
feet away.
Nice. Nice.
Vondal.
Right. Would it count as casting a spell, just commanding the spiritual weapon?
I think that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bonus action, but
It's
what I'm
not
saying is,
casting
can
a
I do
spell,
that?
no, it's just
Okay, good. Right, so
it's
but the
an
spiritual
attribute
weapon's gonna
maintaining
swing.
concentration.
Okay, so that's gonna spiritual weapon's gonna swing.
Yep.
I almost clicked on the wrong
Cool.
spell. Oh,
Nice.
is that a crit as well? Because advantage. For
Um,
reckless. Or does that only count once?
no, it always counts the rest of the round. But basically, what happens is this guy who's like fountaining blood watches his leader like be decapitated, and he pulls away his bloody hand from where he's like staunching this wound, puts it on his axe haft as if to like just like finish Kelariis with one blow as like a last ditch revenge. When the spiritual weapon just sort of runs him through from behind, and he just sort of like his weapon still raised above his head, he just sort of keels backwards along the spiritual weapon and falls backwards.
Cool. And now I'd like to run up to this guy, and I'm just gonna say to him, "Big mistake."
Okay,
Because I'm gonna cast inflict wounds at
Okay.
second. level. There we go.
nice.
Boom. Let's think. You know what? Let's go with second level because I feel like really fucking him up.
Put lightly, his head explode.
Wow.
Yeah, like basically you hit him with the warhammer, and you feel like you shatter like his pelvis with the blow.
Oh God.
And he clutches his side, cries out, and then like basically as the magic works through him, like just blood just streams from his nose, his mouth, his ears, his eyes, and he basically just like gurgles one last breath as he just falls over in a pool of his own blood, which is impressive considering you only hit him with a warhammer.
Yep. Magic.
Yeah, he spontaneously exsanguinates himself through necrotic magic.
Good God.
Grim.
Well, I guess I'll just start swinging.
Cool. That's a hit.
Okay. I'll try to disarm again.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
He makes a strength saving throw.
Come on.
He passes.
No.
Oh well, I still get 4 bonus damage.
Yeah, he still takes 11
And
damage.
I'll swing again.
Nice.
And if he's still alive, I'll use my action surge to swing more.
Cool, yeah.
Come on.
Nice!
Yay!
Woo!
Nice.
That's a decent
You, as your final last sort of thing, you knock the weapon up out of the way, break one leg with a swing, break the other leg with a swing, and then break his jaw.
Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Ouch.
I don't know, what's
and,
more painful, that or having your head literally explode?
and with that, yeah, all of the bandits are dead.
I first of all would like to cast Mass Healing Word
Cool.
to get a bit of healing on everyone. So there we go, everyone gets 6 healing.
Well,
Yay.
if I hadn't rolled such shit initiative, I could have maybe slept people and been like, "Where's your leader, bitch?" But
Fucked up. Can I go over to V and be like, are you okay, V?
I still taste cloth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like fibers in your mouth, like ugh.
Ew.
Considering the state of your companions, this is the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just say, I'm just gonna say, we need to get out of here. Because there's undoubtedly more of them within the town. We can't go in there. We have to get out before more of them arrive.
Came here for answers. People are getting kidnapped.
And people are getting hurt.
Yes, but
But
unfortunately, we can't do much about it now, with all of us unarmored and a town full of hostile bandits.
I start grabbing the insignias they had on them.
Yeah, you find one of them on every single one.
Hmm.
Well, and I guess we might as well pat them down for additional.
Cool.
Oh.
Yes, you do so. Give me just a second to tell you what that yields.
My point is, none of us are combat ready, and we can't go wandering into a town that's likely full of hostiles.
However,
Especially not wearing armor and this injured.
Hmm.
We need
well,
to gear up and then go in.
I woke up. I woke up and well, these might help, and I hand everyone like the insignias.
Are you seriously suggesting we try and blend in with them?
Don't you think they'll recognize?
Us blending
They're
in
totally gonna
with
know.
a human bandit group. I'm sure
Look,
we'll
it's-
blend in. Like,
We don't need to
Grim,
blend
we're
in.
not doing
we
that.
just need. Look, it will cause confusion.
yeah,
I
and then
know.
they'll, and
It
then
will
they'll
give
try
us-
and kill us again.
Okay.
Look, it might cause hesitation, giving us like just a couple more seconds before something happens.
I'm pretty sure
every-
they won't give a shit if we're wearing their insignias.
They're just gonna see that we're not them.
Who knows?
They're
Like,
gonna know we're not a part of their group the
Like-
second they realize we're not human.
this
Which
is
I'm not sure if
apparently.
you've noticed, but we kind of stick out like a sore thumb everywhere we
I
go.
know we stick out, but do you know every single one? Do you think they know every single person?
Yeah, but they're all humans.
I know.
That's what
Look,
you're not getting.
I,
We have a
I'm getting the
dragonborn.
fact that they're all humans, but like, if you see someone walking towards you with your
Okay,
badge,
think about it this way.
if the first thing you think, oh, they must be the first thing you think is what's going on? Why do they have that?
No,
they
the
aren't
first thing you
human.
think, because you're staring at them possibly from far away, because I assume they have some sort of sniper guards. So you think, oh look, a dragonborn, let's shoot it. You don't think, oh look, there's insignias that are tiny on their chest, what's that?
It depends. Look,
Look,
No,
what's the worst
they're
that could
gonna know
happen?
full well that we're
Look.
not a member of their organization. And not only that, this isn't the place to talk about this. We need to get
Look,
out and prepare a proper
worst-
plan to deal with
At
this.
worst, this buys us like a couple seconds. At best, or like at best, buys us a couple of seconds. At the worst, it does nothing.
Also,
Look,
I don't
what,
think
what,
I look
what
like a
happens
bandit
if we
anyway.
wear it and they recognize it instantly? Like,
Look.
we're not gonna pretend. We're not gonna like try and blend in. We're just gonna wear it just in case we get spotted. And
Also,
perhaps
By the way,
just
so that there's no
by-
confusion, you guys know that this is just a regular town most of the time. That people come and go from this. There are trade routes that come out of this town. Just the fact that you've encountered them in this town doesn't necessarily mean that everybody there is your enemy.
I still don't like the idea of walking in there just like this, though. I agree with Vondal. I think we should
Well,
pull
actually-
back, regroup.
Does the leader have anything on him, like special? Because how would we know? How would they know we pay? How would they know we pay tax or whatever you want, entrance fees?
He doesn't have anything on him.
So I guess we could just walk in and they would assume we paid.
I mean,
That,
most of
or
the
there
time
is no
would-
fee to enter the town and you were merely being extorted.
Look, they were probably part of the gang. So
I mean, anybody can stand outside of a town and extort gold from strangers. You do
Yeah.
stick out like a sore thumb as strangers.
at least what I'm trying to say is that there's probably nothing special to like identify us in the town. At least not yet.
Kelariis is a dragonborn. People are
No, but,
going
like-
to wonder.
Yeah, look, they will notice, but we'll be outsiders. But will we be? That doesn't mean we're hostile on first
Not
sight.
necessarily.
No, that's a good point.
Unless
But at the
you're
same-
suspects in a potential murder inquiry.
I mean, I
We
don't
should
think that this was
probably
murder. I
wait
think this was
a
the administration of justice. But
you
you
might
know.
want to hide the bodies.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's do that.
Let's
while
do
we
that and-
discuss.
Pull out
Mhm.
for a second to think about this properly. And at
Uh,
the very least, go in there with equipment on.
I'll quickly grab the stuff they had on them.
Lars, do you want some berries?
I think berries would be lovely. Thank you, V.
You know what? I'm also gonna do a bit more healing on.
I mean,
Kelariis,
you
'cause
could,
she
if
needs
you're
it.
gonna take a break after this, you could just take a short rest.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
also true.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah. But that might not necessarily heal everything, because, jeez.
Yeah,
Kelariis
but
is
then
taking
we
it
can
easy.
we'll maybe try to heal a little bit first by just resting, and then we can
Okay,
start
fair.
healing.
Okay, let's pull out, have a little break, get our armor on, and then go in. Because we have to spend at least 10 minutes just getting the stuff on.
So yeah, as I said in chat, on the bodies you find 130 gold, 3 days worth of dried rations, as well as a phial of oil and a silvered dagger, which you
Yep.
take from the bandit captain. Excuse me.
I grabbed all of it. Anybody want a silver dagger whilst we're dealing with the bodies?
Well, if you think about it. Two people who don't have magic when it comes to fighting magical, like physically resistant things. You and Arya, silvered dagger.
I guess Arya could use it since I have the quicksilver. Okay, just in case.
Arya's
You have less
dexterity is
magic
better
than I
than
do.
yours.
Yeah, what I like the silver dagger does the same as my quicksilver.
Also, you'd be better using it because you can use it with your dex.
Yeah,
Well, I have
fine.
a dex of 0. Arya has way more dex.
No, that's what he means.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I'll give you the dagger.
Yeah, I'll add that to your inventory because it does have special rules, but the special rules basically only apply if you're fighting werewolves or whatever, because you just need to know it's
Right.
silvered.
Feels kind of bad stealing their gold, knowing it's stolen from other people.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Do you want to track down the people?
That they
Yeah,
stole
I
it
mean-
from.
You can
It's
give it
kind
to
of-
the town as a whole.
You could
but...
redistribute it, yes. Oh, you
Yeah, but-
already have a
Well,
stat
actually, we
entry
can't because
for
Grimm's picked it up.
dagger.
There's no way in
Yeah,
hell
so
he's
it
gonna
doesn't.
do that.
We're gonna pry it out of his cold, dead hands.
I mean, Kelariis might be able to convince him.
Look,
Just
I
growl at him.
will make it tough for you guys. It won't be impossible, but you would have to be very persuasive.
I just imagine a Grim with loot being like the soldier from Team Fortress 2. Just, you can have it when you pry it from my cold, dead hands. And even then, good luck, because I will have glued it to my cold, dead hands. But yeah, short rest.
Short rest.
Short
Yeah.
rest.
Short rest.
What do we do? Roll
You can expend hit
Rolled
dice
hit
to gain
die.
health.
thingy.
Nice.
No, I do not want to gain 6 exhaustion.
No.
No, that would kill you.
Yeah, that would literally kill you.
Because I decided
on,
to
I
track
fucked
it
that
through a resource meter. But yeah, that's a bad idea. I might as well roll one.
Can you expend multiple at a time or only one? I don't remember.
Only one, I think.
I
Just
think
one.
You can spend
Is
as
there multiple?
I think
No, you can-
spend.
You have to spend multiple hours to expend multiple,
Ah, okay.
Oh.
as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I rolled that as spiritual
Why
weapon.
is your
My spiritual weapons
Spiritual
regained
weapon
7
regained hit
HP. Rip.
God damn it.
Infinite plus 7.
I didn't take damage, so.
You can spend one as an action, or the hit dice per a short rest is up to your highest character level. So for you guys, it's maximum level.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
So you
because
can
it wouldn't make sense. Because like if you were level 20, it's like, oh yeah, use your hit dice. 20 hours to use all your 20 hit dice.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'll just take the long.
I was confusing it with actions.
Ah.
Because you
So
can.
can I roll another one?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood that sentence. Oh shit, guys. 6.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow.
Wait, I fucked it up. Hold on.
Do you want berries?
You want to cure wounds?
I mean, the berries will actually put me up to full if V's giving me all of them, but I will
10 lovely berries.
10 lovely berries.
10 good berries.
Unless V plan to distribute them out, which in that case.
Not really. Unless
Oh.
other people need them as well.
I'm up to full, so I'm good.
Just as a quick check, how long until you have to disappear, Jayla?
I have about 40 minutes. give or
Okay,
take.
cool. So we'll have a brief roleplay here, and maybe do an introduction to the town, and I think we'll wrap up.
Yeah, I'll gladly take those berries. The berries V. Holy shit, I said that wrong. Thank you.
It's okay.
But yeah, in character, like we can't afford another altercation like that, or not too many more anyway.
Oh,
I mean, in terms of being noticed or in terms of the actual fighting?
Well, both,
Just
depending on when the fight survive. Both.
mm,
Well, the thing is, like, a lot of the guys in this gang will also just be in there because, well, it seems like the best option. So it's kind of stupid to kill them unnecessarily.
But we need to clear them out. We can't just leave them here.
But we also
they're
can't
gonna
just go
kill
around killing
unnecessarily.
every single one we see willy-nilly.
I wouldn't call it willy-nilly, but...
Yeah, neither would I.
Look, we can't just see one of them and start attacking. We've got to be a
They're
bit
gonna do
more
that to
calculated.
us.
Yeah, and if
Especially
they
once-
do attack us first, then we can claim self-defense. If we just run around killing people at will, townsfolk aren't going to take that too well.
I'm pretty sure the
I
townsfolk
feel like
are
we might die.
probably not big fans of these guys. They'd probably be pretty happy. They're gone.
What we have to bear in mind is that organizations like this will thrive in towns purely by terrifying the townsfolk.
Yeah, and
the
then when we
townsfolk-
get
the
rid of
townsfolk-
them, they'll be super happy.
But what you have to bear in mind is that as far as the townsfolk are concerned, this could bring punishment upon them.
It's
By
not
us
going
acting
to,
in such an
though.
open manner, the bandits might come down on them as well as us. In that case, they won't take our actions too kindly.
Yeah, and then after we kill all of them, they'll be like, "Oh, these guys are actually great."
So
and that
you
will
want
be the
to
end of that.
look?
All right, well,
want to
what's
kill
your plan
every
to
single
kill
one of
every
them?
single one of them?
My plan is we just have to get them out somehow. We have to find their leader.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
an-
saying we
that is
just
an
go through and
excellent
slaughter
plan.
everyone we see, but I'm saying it's not the worst thing in the world if we have to kill some of them.
Look, I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying is, in order to wipe them out, we can't just run in willy-nilly attacking
Well,
them
that's
all.
that's
We've gotta
not
be
what
a
I'm
bit
saying
smarter
either.
about
That's
this.
what Grim was saying.
No, wait. I said
No, Grim was
we-
saying to sneak in, technically. Attempt to
As
sneak
if
in.
we could.
No, it wasn't because I wanted to sneak in necessarily. It was more as a, like, if we get, like, if something happens, we can just flash it, cause confusion, and then
They won't cause
like
confusion.
run or
They'll
do
just be
whatever.
like, "You're lying. You have a like, none of you are human. Bye," and that will be the end of that.
Look, I'm also not saying it will buy us a lot of time.
I
I'm
can look
thinking.
human.
You can look human.
But you can't make us look cute.
No.
Besides, a good bluff always like can get you pretty far. Not that I'm any good at it, but still.
Yeah, look. There's a few things we need to know before we can even begin taking down a bandit organization, especially one that's as dug in as this.
Yeah. But we're gonna
We need to know how they operate, we need to know where they're based, and we need to know who's pulling the strings.
just chain of command, really.
Because at worst, there's someone in a much higher position of power than just
Yes, I know.
typical bandit leader pulling the strings.
Well,
But
then we
I'm
just
saying-
take them down too.
Yeah, exactly. We just take those people down.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
my point is, we don't know enough to take them
Yeah,
down.
I'm agreeing with you. Why are we fighting?
So, because what I'm saying is, we
Yeah,
need
I
to
know. We have to go in, we have to figure out what's going on, and then find the solution to that problem.
Exactly. So try not to get so hot-headed around them. Because that's just
I'm
going
only
to get them
getting
down on
hot-headed
our
because
backs and
Grim
make
is
our
acting like
job
a fucking
infinitely
idiot,
harder.
And everyone else is like arguing with me, even though I'm agreeing with you that we should do this.
Mm.
Ugh! I'm like sitting here agreeing with you, saying Grim's plan is dumb, and you're like arguing me about something else that I'm agreeing on you with.
Look, because based on that encounter, I don't know if your plan is to just
Yeah,
run
because
in
they
and
tried
kill
to
'em.
grab fucking V.
You were getting pretty hot-headed even before all that started.
Yeah, because the lady who warned us about them said, and then they were trying to extort us. I mean, I'm sorry that I got angry because they were trying to extort us, and then we're saying all these horrible things, and then threatened to kidnap V. Like, that's gonna make me hot-headed.
But in scenarios where we have no armor, we are completely surrounded and outnumbered, we shouldn't be throwing around our temper in such a way.
Look, we were fine.
You have
It
no
was
idea how
fine.
many of them could have been hiding behind us.
I mean, they clearly showed themselves, so...
They did show they did come out and show themselves.
You don't know if all of
They
look,
underestimated you this time.
If more of them had been hiding in the tree line, that would
Well,
have
then we
gone
would have dealt
much
with
worse.
it.
Yeah, we would have been fine.
I highly doubt that.
Guys, stop
The thing is,
fighting.
why would they hide if they're trying to intimidate us? Like they obviously thought they had the upper hand. why would you keep all your men
Yeah,
back?
exactly.
That is the real question. That is just asking for trouble. But never. Well, we need to
And it's
come
not
up with
like
a
one
plan
or
of
two
attack.
bow people would have made a difference.
I feel like what we should do, I feel like we can't just walk through the town without too many issues. However, if we like make a second trip, they will probably recognize us again because we do stand out.
Well, we're also a bit covered in blood right now, so that might not be the best idea to just walk into the town.
We're
but
not
we're not
walking
gonna-
into the town
we're
right now.
stay-
We're
we're
going
staying
to
out-
regroup somewhere. Like everyone's gonna put on armor and
Well, this
Heal
is your
up.
regroup. This is your
Yeah,
regroup
we are
happening now.
I'm not saying we're gonna do. That's like I'm planning like after we've refreshed ourselves since we have had like a short rest.
There
so
is a
I
stream
assume-
nearby where you guys can clean yourselves up during your short rest.
I assume that we would do that.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to come up with a plan of attack is basically walk around, get like a feel for the layout, see if we can like notice anything that is guarded or like out of the ordinary, just like checkpoints or whatever, barracks, anything of that kind, any strategic, military or militia related buildings.
Also, owners of shops or taverns are normally good to find information on the local area.
We should be careful questioning them about the bandits, however, since we don't know who's supporting who. Because I assume if you have a shop in a bandit town, you'll probably have to make some deals. Some you might not be happy with it, and some might have some better deals. I don't know. We're gonna have to find someone on the inside to give us some more information.
I don't like the idea of this taking so long, though.
Kelariis,
yeah, me neither.
Look, this has to be planned carefully. Running in and causing an open street fight is
We're
only
not
gonna...
causing an open
I'm
street
not
fight,
saying
but I don't
you
like
are.
the idea of walking into one of the militia houses unaware of what is happening with the power struggle in this town
Arya,
and just like casually questioning
Arya.
people.
I'm not saying we are going to run in and cause an open street fight. What I'm saying is we have to play this carefully, or it could endanger more lives than necessary.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying I don't like the idea of us walking into one of the militia houses filled with people with swords and demanding
well,
answers.
it's
when
better-
we don't
look,
have balance of
Waiting is
power.
endangering their lives. We've already taken out 8 of them. They're gonna notice these people are missing,
Yeah.
and they're gonna take it out on the other town, like the townspeople. We've already endangered them because we've encountered these
Well,
people. If we wait, it's just gonna get worse.
Look, when we say wait, we're talking about we're not talking about more than we're not talking about days. We're talking about at least I'm talking about is going in, have a look at what's happening, then get out, then with the information we have, come up with a plan of actually effectively taking them down.
Because yes, exactly.
And
The problem is
if it takes more than a day, at most will take a day.
Look, if we go in before we're fully prepared and we fail, that's going to cost much more lives than us making sure we have enough time.
Because you don't want to go in, you don't want to go. So I don't quite know how you want to
No, I'm fine with
evaluate
us
it.
going into the town. I'm not fine with us walking into militia building and just demanding answers from people we don't know.
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the plan. We're just
Yes,
gonna.
it was. That was the first thing you said.
No, we're gonna look for them, just to map them out, to figure out where can we expect resistance if anything happens. Where are they gonna come from?
I mean, literally, you said it at the start. You're like, we have to be careful about questioning.
No,
people.
Luka, he didn't.
Yes, he
You
did.
are
No, he said
making
look
things up.
for. He didn't say go into them.
He said we have to be careful questioning random people, and then he said we need to scout out the area and find places like militia houses.
Anyway,
And because if anything is particularly fortified. I assume that's where they will keep some kind of like command center, or whatever you want to call it, or at least the command will be there.
We definitely need to do some sort of reconnaissance because we need to find out how dug into this town they really are. Because if they're all over the streets doing whatever the hell they want, we know this is a pretty serious issue. But if we don't see many of them just walking around, then it's not quite as bad as it could be.
Yeah, because we have no idea of their numbers right now.
So we should really save questioning and instead just have a look around to see what the situation is.
Could I ask, how big does the town look?
It's a fairly decently sized town.
Like like how many people would there be? Like category of hundreds or thousands?
Probably a couple hundred.
Okay, that's probably takes like a decent sized force to maintain control.
Well, that's the thing.
Wasting
If the
time
town,
just sitting here.
We're not really wasting time. We're thinking of ways to use our time effectively instead of wasting time.
there are very few situations in which you can be too careful in dealing with something like this.
But there are
Because
also
as you
situations
said-
where you can wait too long and the situation gets worse.
Like, if we go in, we have no idea what we're getting into. Like you said, they might be punishing the local townsfolk.
You won't
And
know
I feel
until you
like
go in.
if we screw up by going in without a plan, then those odds will increase significantly. Because if you don't come up with a plan for a swift strike, they might just start holding them hostage like random townsfolk. And that is a situation I do not want to get in.
If we aren't careful, this could turn into a pretty nasty situation, resulting in a lot of lives lost. I'd rather not get more blood on my hands.
Because what time
If
of
it's
day is it
unnecessary.
now?
It's getting towards the it was probably lunchtime, but when you had the fight, it's now been like an hour and a half of you guys just talking. Roll me perception
Oh.
checks as you're sitting by the river having this discussion. Okay. Grim and Vondal, you're way too busy having this conversation to notice anything. Kelariis, you're sort of like embroiled in this discussion as well. Arya and V, you perk up as you hear what sounds like a wagon coming down the path not far from the stream where you'd entered previously. And basically there is a wagon full of basically like there's a wagon accompanied by like 4 or 5 they look like farmers at first appearance, and their wagon appears to be full of basically like trade goods, and they seem to be heading towards the town.
Are the bodies still there?
No, you've
No,
you've
remove
removed
them.
them.
Okay.
Suddenly, bodies. on the
You
road.
hid them in the undergrowth somewhere alongside the river.
That'll start sneaking in a couple of days. Oh well. Well,
in a
we
couple
need to
of days it
do
won't.
something.
What I suggest we do is we walk in, we have a look, and then we gather out here again, and then at nightfall we have a plan and go for it.
I would, however, suggest we try and find a different gate into the town.
Why? What's another gate going to do for us?
We should probably perhaps we can, if we're swift, we can join up with this caravan, ask if we'll just walk with them.
The town, by the way, doesn't have like a large wall or anything around it. It's much like it is in the portrait. There's like a low dry stone wall that seems to run around the edge of the houses, but there's parts where it just doesn't exist at all, like here. So you could walk in through the main gate, which is like an arched building, or there's just gaps in the wall where like you could literally just walk through, or at any point you could just step over this waist-high dry stone wall.
Actually, what if we go into the town? Well, let's say they have an inn. But I'm pretty sure they'll have something. We just get a room there, and we just walk around, have a look. We gather in the room, and then at night we just go for a stroll. And we happen to barge into their, well, operation center of operations if we have found it, and otherwise. At least we can keep an eye on the town.
You can perform undercover operations from inside the town posing as travelers.
Yeah.
I feel it's slightly optimistic to say we can have all that done by the end of the day, but
Well,
it's a
we
good
can
point,
start it.
but
We can
it's
try.
a good start.
Shall we go
Like
then?
mapping out the town shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Cool. You wander into the town. Do you follow in behind the farmer truck, the farmer's wagon?
Yeah.
As well.
Sure.
Mm.
As they come down towards the gate, there's basically like two very beleaguered looking guards standing guard outside of the gate, and they like as they see the farmer, they sort of like wave the farmers through and don't even seem to bother to get up from their post. As you guys approach, one of the guards sort of like holds up his hand but doesn't sort of bother to get out of the chair that he's sitting in. And he says, halt there a second, travellers. What are your names? What is your business?
Well, I am Quagrim Daemaris. We're traveling through. We're hoping to spend the night here.
Room and board, is that?
We haven't figured out where yet, but yes, we're looking for a room and potentially food.
Well, your best bet's the Oaken Cask, middle of town, can't miss it. Move along.
Okay. Thank you. Guess we move along.
Yep.
Yep, you move into town. Yeah, as you enter the town, it seems to be busy, but not too busy.
Is there an obvious presence of the what's it called, the
Five-Talon.
Five-Talon, a Five-Talon gang?
Roll me perception checks.
Wow, I love how V's managed to like copy the previous roll.
I know. It's
Kind
impressive.
of terrifying.
You don't see a single instance of a person openly wearing that insignia.
No one being suspicious either.
No, it seems like a perfectly normal town. You walk through a couple of streets of houses towards the centre of town as you were indicated. There are signposts that seem to be pointing towards a place called the Oaken Cask.
Well, I guess we best get a room now, and then we at least have that sorted.
There are two other signs on the signpost that you notice, which seem to lead to a place called Tall Stag and Winter Quality Goods, and a sign that seems to keep appearing that seems to have the insignia of a moon and stars as well as a wand, and it labels it only as Temerity's Corner.
Interesting.
Definitely sounds like a place of interest.
I guess we'll ask about it at the end.
Yeah, let's go to the inn.
Cool. As you arrive, basically in the square in the center of town, you see the scene that is in front of you. You see a large wooden sign indicating the Oaken Cask on the side of a building. And basically, as you are about to approach, you see the heavy oaken door of the front of the tavern swing open, and two very brawny-looking men who are like they're basically in leather vests are basically thrown out into the street. Roll me perception checks. Cool. Arya, you notice as one of these guys falls, something scatters out of his pocket and jumps across the cobbles towards you. It's a Five-Talon emblem. And as the man sort of picks himself up and dusts himself off, he realizes it's fallen out of his pocket, and he very quickly moves forward, grabs it, picks it up, and puts it back into his pocket. At which point he turns to the other man who's been thrown out and looks almost as if he's about to throw a punch at this guy. When basically a burly-looking one-eyed half-orc steps out of the tavern and says, "You lads better break it up now, or I'll break it up for you. Now get out of my tavern." They seem to resolve their differences and walk the other way whilst casting angry glances back at each other. The one-eyed half-orc returns to the tavern and closes the door behind him.
That's nice.
Should we tell them? No.
Only Arya knows.
Yeah, only Arya knows.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell the others that they are apparently members of the Five-Talons.
One of them
Well,
was.
One of them was. Whether or not the other
Oh.
one was is up to. I don't know.
Potentially, it's not as bad as I first imagined.
Well, you guys said you
could
wanted
be
to
the
find
tavern
information.
Could be the tavern is run by the Five-Talons, and if they're causing problems, well, you just throw them out, no matter who they are.
Whoever it is clearly not afraid to throw Five-Talons out, or he is unaware.
And both could be both. No, probably not both, but
We should probably tell that guy.
You'll have to make a decision quickly if you want to do that.
the thing is, I think we stand out too much right now in order to
I
do.
mean, I could tail him.
You,
I
you
can't.
could,
Oh, wait. Can I?
could definitely try, but
I was gonna say,
I
can I,
feel
cast
like
Alter
it's-
Self? Maybe not in the middle of the street.
You
I
you
feel
have
like
12.
it's
You
too
have about
risky
12
right
seconds before he disappears around the corner.
It's probably a good idea. You're probably the best one to do it.
Alright.
I say it's too risky, but
If Arya goes
Uh,
alone, she can probably manage it.
I would like to cast that one thing. Where
Okay,
is that
pass without
thing?
Pass
trace.
without trace.
Without trace. I don't think that's in my.
Should be.
I don't think it's written anywhere.
It's
Ooh.
in your spells.
Oh yeah, there it
In
is.
your level 2 spells.
Sorry, I forgot it was a spell. Anyway. And then I would like to trail this guy.
Cool.
And I will start heading for the tavern door.
Cool. The rest of you head for the tavern. Yeah, basically, as those of you walk inside the tavern, it's fairly loud in the tavern. I have some tavern ambience here, actually. Do I have some tavern ambience? I think I do. I do. It's not very loud, but it'll do. And I'll turn the music down very briefly. Yeah, so you walk into the tavern. It seems to be fairly occupied. There's a lot of people sort of drinking, and you can basically see that there is a sign that is basically behind the bar that says it basically says the Oaken Cask, rooms available, no credit.
Right, before we go up, we should make sure we know what we're getting, because obviously we don't want to all sleep in the same room as the Wraith class.
Thing is, I feel like, well, I guess we can move around in rooms, so that's fine.
Yeah, we find out what rooms, well, what types of room are available.
Yep.
And make sure we grab at least one with as little people as possible. And whoever has the Wraith class for the night goes in there.
Thing is, I don't really want to leave us with too few people in a room just in case something happens.
2 at most.
At least 2, I'd say, but okay.
Right, we'll aim for 2. So a room for 2 and a room for 3, ideally.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll have
Let's
to see what he's
find
got.
out what they have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I guess approach the bar. I guess
Cool.
it's evidently his tavern, so I'll look for the half-orc again.
Yeah, he's back behind the bar. He's sort of like he seems to sort of be dusting himself off and talking to one of the humans who is sitting at the bar, and he's pulling him another pint. He finishes giving the pint to the human and says, "Just one moment." Comes up to you and says, "Alright, what can Bortelbo do for you?"
What rooms do you have available?
He eyes your party and says, "How many?"
We've got 5 in total, but we'd like to spread out a little bit.
Says, "I can do you 2 rooms."
Oh, that would be great.
How much?
He says, he looks at your party and says, "You want breakfast?"
Oh, that would be great.
Alright, let me 2 gold apiece.
Okay.
Sure.
What do you want to do it?
I'll hand it over. So that's, well, we'll be with 5, so that's 10 gold.
He takes it, reaches under the bar, and produces 2 heavy iron keys with basically like they've got bits of string tied to heavy iron. They're basically like runic symbols, which Vondal you will recognize as dwarvish numerals.
Hey. I guess I'll take the keys.
Thank you. One question. What is? We saw this sign, or saw a lot of signs about like Daemaris' corner. What is? Could you tell us what that's about?
He looks at you and says, "Don't much look like a wizard."
It's magic.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay.
Temerity, she sells magic goods. Don't much do for it myself, but if you're into it.
Yeah, I might have a look. Thanks.
Can I sort of
problem.
also put on my least intimidating face? And be like, we saw this fight outside. Do bar brawls happen a lot here?
He looks at you, laughs, and says, "Aye, lass, they do. Bloody Five-Talon it is."
Can I just give him the most innocent look in the world and be like, what is that?
Now, but a bunch of testosterone-filled young boys. Fighting and scrapping. Reckon they own this town, they do. Aye, they probably do. But you're starting a fight in my pub, I'm gonna throw you out.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Not my advice. Keep your nose clean. Stay clear of them.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Smart lad.
Thank you for the rooms. We'll be off.
Alright, see you later.
See ya.
Cool. And with that, you guys do whatever it is that you do, and we will resume next week with Arya's Pursuit.
Dun dun dun.
Cool. So, let us have... Let's go back to the travelling music, and... we will have a wind down. Let's have Jayla first, I think, because she might have to disappear.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay.
So
Let.
just briefly, what have you learned as a player? What have you learned as a character?
Yeah. I'm gonna do as a character first because I think that's easier for this particular session. As a character, Kelariis doesn't like the fact that she is arguing with her party mates about this, with her friends about this, but she also is kind of like with the whole Five-Talon thing. She's like, something needs to be done, but like not wasting time. She gets it, but she doesn't like the fact that waiting is the most ideal course of action, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's just, it reminds her of the things that kind of led her to where she is now, and the things that she's taken action against before. So she's like, her thing is to go in, sword swinging, quite literally. But she also kind of recognizes that this is a slightly different situation, which potentially requires a bit more finesse, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bad things, bad place, maybe. This here Renshire town. But I don't know, as me, I think this is probably the most quote unquote angry I've gotten in character for Kelariis, which is kind of odd for me.
Mm-hmm.
But not in a bad way. It was just kind of a like, wow, I didn't realize I could do that. I guess I don't really know how to exactly put that into words, but it was just an interesting experience because I was like, oh, Kelariis is generally like, pretty, yeah, okay, fight the things, protect the people, but it was weird to kind of realize, oh wow, she actually would be getting kind of upset about this.
Yep.
And hooray for hitting people, and also for Misty Step, because goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn
That
that
was
spell.
That was a
badass.
very innovative way of resolving what was intended to be a kind of unfair fight.
I am so glad that I remembered that I had that spell.
Also, thank God for passing all of those wisdom saving throws, because if you'd have been locked in combat, you would have had no way to go and help V.
Yep. I was real scared for a second. I was like, shit, I'm not gonna pass this, and this is gonna be real bad. But I did it. But yeah,
Cool.
I think that's my thing.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you learned some new things. So, if my math is correct, that would be 895 experience.
Nice.
Shit. Nice.
Yeah, we finally break the 10,000 mark.
Congratulations.
Sweet.
More digits to keep track of.
I know.
Yep.
A whole extra one.
Gonna get the calculator on my phone out, ready for this.
Yeah.
Cool. So, who's next?
I guess I'll go next. I think again, Vondal doing it as Vondal is much easier. He's had very much an interesting journey. I think he's gone back to, he's like reminiscing a little bit, because obviously this situation is very similar to a thing that's happened in the past, and he very much doesn't want a repeat of that, which is probably why he's getting so matter of fact about the whole issue.
Yeah.
Which I just want to clarify, I'm not actually angry at you guys.
No, it's all play acting.
Yeah. But he's also like had quite a pleasant experience of what he used to do with the caravan they met that had been attacked. Because it's like it just felt nice to be able to help like resolve an issue someone was having so easily.
Yeah. Just
to quickly be like, there we go. I've made an impact in someone's life.
Yep.
Because that's really what all he's ever wanted to do, was to make positive impacts in the lives of as many people as possible.
Yeah, I won't lie, that scene was designed with your character in mind.
Good. I hope that's the result you were expecting.
Not exactly.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, I think as a player, it really does have to be. I guess the thing I'm learning is the fight, because obviously this is the first. Like, although you've been trying so hard to get us to fight, this is the first time it's really been a proper argument amongst the party. So I guess it's quite interesting to suddenly have gone from like just having a casual adventure to this is a serious problem and none of us can fully agree on how to best resolve it. So I guess it's interesting. It's like interesting learning as a player from like a roleplay perspective on like thinking as your character and how your character would react to someone saying, no, we can't do that.
Cool, yeah. Take your 895.
Yay.
Another volunteer?
Well, I guess what I've learned, both in character and out of character, that you guys can argue up a fucking storm. And I was going cross-eyed. Honestly, like a little bit more and V would have started summoning bees.
Oh jeez.
Not the bees.
It's like, shut up or I'm gonna summon bees!
My briefcase full of bees should solve this.
No.
Of course, then everyone except Arya would have been like, wait, those bees were you? No. Yeah. I guess aside from that, I don't know. It's still hard managing spell slots. And my god, my rolls were really bad this time.
They were kind of bad, yeah.
Really shit.
It didn't help that you had disadvantage for half of the session, but...
I know. Bad times were had. But yeah. The Misty Step thing was awesome.
Yeah.
And it also would have been like one of the first times that I would have not been able to cast spells.
And not because of an opposing wizard.
Yeah, fucker.
Simple
It's
grapple
also
checks.
It's also really hard to know, like, when do I just go, oh, I can't count, I won't have to cast counterspell, I can just do whatever, I can cast, like, magic missile at 3rd level, and it won't matter. Because last time I did that, it ended really badly. But this time it was clearly like a, who gives a fuck, they're not fucking wizards, kind of thing. So yeah, it's still something to keep in mind, I guess. Being a wizard is hard.
Indeed. Yes. Managing spell slots is one of the hardest parts of, especially of being a control wizard rather than a damage wizard. Is yeah, sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you make the wrong decision, and it's very difficult to tell the difference in between.
Sometimes things go awfully wrong and it's all your fault. Cries every Tim.
Yeah.
Helena has like the best way to not run out of spell slots is to not be a spellcaster.
Thanks.
Just can't run out of spell slots if you don't cast any spells.
It's like that fucking meme.
It is.
Ah,
that was my intention.
It's like, yeah, it's that guy like tapping his head.
wait, so what are we up to as for experience points? I can't count.
10, 5, 4, 5.
10, 5, 4, 5. Okay, thank you.
Except for, I believe, Arya, who has a tiny bit more. Or is it Kelariis that has a tiny?
Kelariis.
Someone got a
Clara's
boost for
has
role
time.
playing.
Twice.
I fucked up, and I don't actually. I'm just at the same as you guys because I fucked up somewhere along the way and ended up with the same, and I'm not sure where that got fucked up. So
Well, that's
This
your
is
loss.
that's
Yep.
fine. I'm not particularly fussed about that.
It
Cool.
was like 15.
Yeah, you're 895. That leaves 2, if I can count. I think I can count.
Can you count?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
So proud of you.
Do you want to go first or should I go?
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I start as a player. As a player, it's been, I would say, it's quite an intense session due to a lot of the arguing in the end and like the build up to the fight at the entrance of the city, or like the where we got at least where they tried to extort us.
The ambush.
The ambush, even though it cost them dearly. Yeah, it's quite intense. All the arguing. It's an interesting kind of intense.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, and then yeah, it's that's about it. And then as for Grim, I think Grim right now is kind of in a tough spot with a couple of people in the party, because I feel like the fact that Arya and him aren't like on exactly good terms is slightly getting in his way.
His
So
way
I
of what?
Well, mainly in you not trusting him. But it's fine. Let's see what else. Was yeah. I don't actually really know what to say.
That's okay. You've
Yeah,
had a difficult time because your character dynamics are a little bit different from everyone else's. Although this is the first time that Vondal has ever agreed with you on a strategy.
Yep.
That is true.
So
We were
maybe there's
saved
something
at
to
this
be
moment.
made there. Maybe there needs to be a Grim Vondal bonding moment.
Yeah. There could be something.
Who knows?
You
I
could
think
have,
we might
a
more
boys'
in
night.
common.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Spent too much time with all these girls. We need to just have a night out where we can just drink. Just drink and play cards and dice.
I mean, the last time
because
you guys drank together,
All these
somebody
girls
did
are so
it.
girly. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, only one person
Excuse?
in this party is girly.
At least anywhere near girly.
I mean, I wouldn't really say that V is the traditional definition of girly.
Yeah, though it's like of everyone, it's the closest. Like it's like she spends the most. Well, I guess Vondal spends a lot of time on his looks as well.
I mean, only my beard.
I mean, let's not forget that literally in the first session, you saw Arya in a dress and Kelariis in a waistcoat.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but they weren't comfortable in it.
I look damn good though.
You did.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, have your 895.
Okay.
And that leaves us with but one.
What one? As a player, I got pulled into a lot of different rooms this session.
Yeah, you did phenomenally
yeah.
awfully with your wisdom saving throws this session, and yeah, you got to have an experience that I wasn't expecting you to have for at least some time.
Hi. I break all expectations.
Tell me.
I'll tell you later. Uh,
Get back.
so that was fun. I enjoy having this little one. It makes Helena crazy.
Wow.
Because she knows it's possibly related to her character.
Mhm.
Haha.
Spoilers.
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 Other than that, I don't know if I know anything else with the player. In terms of Arya, though, I think she's starting to get a feeling that something has changed between her and V.
Almost certainly.
Almost certainly, considering San straight up told her that that might be the reason. You never question the voice of God, literally. Or demigod, as it might be. So she's kind of like super curious about that. And like, there was a couple of interactions they had this session that, I don't know, their dynamic has changed quite drastically in the last couple of sessions. So,
Yes.
which is good. I like it. I like
And
being friendly with V.
For those outside observers who
like
don't know what's
friends.
going on, things will be revealed very soon.
Oh no.
You'll have to find out.
Ah.
We need more like.
It's okay, because nobody else
character
knows.
development.
Yeah, only Helena and I and Rob know.
We need more character bonding. That's what this party needs.
Yeah,
Less arguing.
sorry.
Yeah.
But the whole point
Or
is the
more-
arguing will bring you together.
Like, arguing usually leads to character development and backstory sometimes. So
Sometimes. I think today was pretty much the most unproductive argument we've ever had as a party, but
I feel like
Eh.
for some reason we misunderstood each other like a lot.
Yup. I was
yeah.
going mad.
I feel
But
like we
so-
need like something to write it down on, or just like drawing or something.
Start a
Just-
Google Doc.
Draw your arguments.
Like, you know,
It's
you
like-
can like draw on the in Roll20.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you doing that.
As we learned with the tree and silver
Yeah,
rock.
but I just came up. It's more a case of me coming up with that in hindsight. So yeah, at least we would possibly remember.
Thanks, Luka.
Wow.
So did you want to finish your thought?
What is going on?
Never mind.
Oh, sorry. I'm slow.
It is a kind of dark color to read there, to be fair.
No, I was looking at another window.
Carry on.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. The whole argument thing kind of drove her crazy because she's so used to be on her own and just doing what she wants that she's like, this is annoying. Yeah, pretty much like she's just like really concerned / curious about what the fuck is going on with her and V because the dreams happened and
Yeah.
it's very odd.
And hence why you reacted so volatilely towards her
Yeah,
being threatened.
exactly. Because I'm worried there's something deeper, and there is something deeper than I know going on between us. So I'm pretty protective of her right now. So
Really working that guardian angel dynamic.
really working it. I mean, that's like my
Working it.
MO.
That is literally your
That's
character.
literally my what is it
Character
called?
description.
No, it's my ideals.
Ideals.
Ah.
That's literally the
I
first
consider
line of my
myself to be
ideals.
a guardian angel.
Yep. And when I suspect there might be a deeper bond that I realize between me and someone that I care about, well, that's fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, I think.
Cool. So, yeah, 895 experience, and with that, we draw the session to a close.
Whew.
Whee!
I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.